Hey everybody, I wanted to show you another knot. This is called the figure 8 on a bite. In a previous video I showed you the figure 8, and just as a review, the figure 8 was basically you're going to take a bite. They call this a bite. You have that's a bite of rope. That's a bite. So it's a figure 8 on a bite. At any rate, in the previous video I showed you a figure 8. So figure 8 is when you take a bite of rope, like so. You're going to leave that loop there. Well, you're going to leave that bend there. You're going to go around. It looks like the number 8. And it's going to go through there. That's a figure 8. One more time. Regular figure 8. See that? Just like the number 8. And just pull that through. That's called a figure 8. Now the knot I'm showing you now is called a figure 8 on a bite. It's kind of like the doubled version of the figure 8 I just showed you. So you're going to take a bite of rope. Take a bite of rope like this. You have to leave a tail. You have to kind of leave a long tail so you can get yourself a good amount of rope. Right? And you're going to take this bite and make a figure 8 using this doubled rope. So you're going to so you're going to take this bend. Same way. Go behind. Like so. And remember how we made the 8 the last time? It's going to do it the same way. It's just you've doubled it. It's like the same thing, but you're using a double piece of rope. And as always, you're going to tie, dress, and set. So you're going to tie it. And like I always remind myself, I just simply retrace my steps. I simply go back over, make sure everything has tucked through and under. Push in and pull through. Make sure everything is aligned. Nothing's undone. I pull this leg, I pull that leg, and then this is left on the top. And you can actually make this loop shorter. You can have the knot further up. And that's a figure 8 on the bite. This is also a good knot for if you needed a loop to put in a hook or a carabiner or something to that effect. This leaves you that. And this is a very secure knot. This is not coming loose. This is not gonna be coming undone anytime soon. Let me show you one more time. This is called a figure 8 on the bite. The only drawback that I know of to this knot is that once it's loaded, it becomes hard to untie. So like if you were to tie the long end of this, the far end of this rope to a log or I don't know, a lawn tractor, and on the other end you created this knot so that you could tow it or pull it out of a ditch or something. If you put a lot of weight on this knot, it becomes difficult to untie. That's the only drawback. Now, if you were using it for tree climbing, okay, it's gonna tighten up on you to a moderate degree. But definitely, when you put a lot of weight on this thing, like if you're pulling a log or tree or lawn tractor, this thing becomes difficult to untie once it's loaded with a heavy load. And one more time, so we're gonna start from scratch. Give yourself a tail, figure 8 on the bite. We're going to take this little bite of rope, and we're going to make the figure 8. So we're going to just keep it together. We're going to go under, like that. We're going to go through like that. There you go. And then you tie, dress, and set. Make sure everything's together. Everything's symmetrical and neat. And you just pull everything through. You leave that little loop there. That's a figure 8 on the bite. One more time, because that one wasn't as neat. Right through. Make sure you dress everything. Pull those legs. Make sure everything's together. That's a figure 8 on a bite. Thanks for a lot of applications for this. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Figure 8 on a bite. Appreciate it.